Alright, so boom. I gotta remake this video because my mic was sounding terrible in the last one. I'm not even gonna lie. But this video is basically gonna be how I breached my funded account, how I failed my phase one of my funded account, and what for you not to do for you to have a better chance of you pass it for real. So as you can see, the max loss is 5,000 right here. This is the trade that I took that I hit that breach. So basically, what I initially was looking at, I woke up at about 9:15. This when I really got on the charts at about 9:15. What I was seeing, price swept out this low, then started going back high, and I thought after it swept out this high, it was gonna tap back into this price imbalance before. I mean, tap into this price imbalance before starting to go up to more TPs that I haven't marked yet. But what really happened, it went up a little bit, and then tagged out my stop loss, which was, hold on, which was down here actually. Tagged me out. This one news dropped right here at 10 a.m. and then price flew. So basically, what really had me, we're gonna talk about this first, was spreads. So I kind of had an idea about spreads. I really didn't know what it was all the way. But I'm gonna give you an example of spreads really. So for this trade, I was using like 150K for this entry basically, with leverage and all that on a 50K funded account. So when I entered the trade, I really entered it like all the way down here, for like all the way down here, right? But spreads brought the trade all the way to like over here. And when I opened the trade, I was down literally like 200 right when I opened the trade. So my stop loss was really like right here. So basically, I got stopped out like literally the next candle that came. So I got stopped out in a minute. It's not showing it right here yet, but that's basically what happened. So I ain't really know that spreads was trying to fuck you that bad. Like I heard that it was bad for crypto, but I really didn't know it was that bad. And that's kind of what actually messed me up for the whole funded account. I wasn't aware about the spreads that was in it, but tip one for spreads, you gotta calculate the spreads where you think the trade is gonna be at. I'm pretty sure it's gonna tell you like in the trading app really where the spread is gonna be at, where they're gonna fill your order. But if you're still paper trading, I guess you should at least try to simulate the spreads from like a little bit up than where you want to get it at. So like if I was getting an order right around here, you should put your thing to like about here for you to simulate spreads. Next thing was let's see here. Next thing was, let's talk about the max loss in general right here. So basically what I thought it was, right? So let's say you lose 1K for your first trade, right? But then you win 2K back. So you would be up 51K basically. I thought that the max loss was gonna go back to zero since that you're not in the negatives no more, right? But actually no. The 1K stays, and every lose that you lose, every loss that you take is gonna keep on going down and down. It can never go back up. That's what really messed me up, and I realized that when I was already down like 3K or 2K really. I didn't know that it couldn't go back up, and that's what really got me at another level. So now we're gonna take a look at some of the trades that I took. I'm just gonna close this because we don't need this. So right here, the $100 trade lost because I thought that I could have used C trader instead of DX trade, but I didn't know all that, so this was just a quick trade to like just see how to see how to bro, can I actually talk? See how the trading platform actually works and all that, how to set up the stop losses and take profits. I probably could have did like something lower, but $100 loss ain't nothing for this size of funded account. But this right here is what really got me from the start, really. So what I would usually do with a risk like 500 per trade, and if you take that into the level of spreads, 500 per trade, like a $500 stop loss per trade, and I started down $200, you can just imagine how like bad that was for me. I was getting fucked at all ways for real. But what happened right here, I couldn't stop my trade because I didn't have a stop loss. I was gonna stop it manually for some reason. I don't know why. But then my Wi-Fi literally went out when I was already down money, so I couldn't stop the trade. So it was a network issue. It's not like I could have went to the funded. I'm at the brokerage person who's providing this funded account and tell them that I had a network issue because they're honestly not gonna give a fuck. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. But it's already a bad start right here. Was down 1K, $494 loss. This is part of my following my rules. $500 win, 360 win. This one kind of got a little bit deep because of fees and stuff, but $500 win right there, brought it all back. This really where I went downhill at. This right here was when I wasn't following my rules. I wasn't following the trend. Like, just bad stuff was happening for real, man. And that's another thing actually too. Follow the trend. Don't think that you can just catch a reversal all the time. Cause that's how I was trading. You would have a bearish trend, but I thought as soon as it sweeps the high and does something that's part of my strategy, it was just gonna start. I mean, if it's in a downtrend, it sweeps the low, and it's part of my strategy. It was just gonna start, boom, tap into whatever, start going back up. Most of the times, no, it kept on going in that trend after it swept the low, went up a little bit, and it kept on going lower. So follow the trend. I was on a big losing streak, and all this was adding to that max loss or whatever. This trade right here, literally, I was up like $600 on it. But the second I closed it, somehow price made it to 292. I don't know how. I was a little bit salty, but out of all these trades, out of all the losses I take, I wasn't really mad or felt sad about it because I'm not an emotional trader. I don't revenge trade. I don't do none of that. I take a loss, I go out by my day. And this is the last loss that we took that I just explained, which made me lose my funded account. So, what I'm probably gonna do, what I am gonna do, get on paper trading for like a month or two, warm back up, see if I still know what I'm doing. I mean, I know what I'm doing, but see, follow my rules better, simulate like spread and stuff, and get right back to it. This funded account was only like $500, so it wasn't too bad for me to lose for real, cause I can just get another one. But I am gonna do some practice before going back into a funded, so it won't look like that. I don't end up like some people on the day trading Reddit is what I will say. But some tips for y'all now. Follow your rules. Do not be nervous since this is your since you're dealing with live money. Follow your rules. Don't be nervous. Practice spread. That was a big one. That's one of the things that really messed me up for this funded account. Starting down $200 to $300, and don't be nervous. Nothing ever good's happen from you being nervous. It's always something bad happening or something that would be normal if you weren't nervous, at the least. So don't be nervous when you're taking any of these trades and give it all to God, is what I will say. Thank you for watching, and if anybody watched this video at all, it's probably gonna only have one view for it. But if nobody watches it, it's okay, because this is a thing for me. And if someone does watch it, they can really take something from out this video. But I'm gonna have this video public though, just in case, I'll become the next TJR. Alright, that was corny, I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, man, that's basically it.